So now we start with laws and theorems of parallel computation. The first theorem is Brent's theorem. Brent's theorem enables us to quantify the performance of a parallel program when the number of processing units is reduced. So suppose earlier some time needed for some particular program to run was t parallel. So now if we reduce the number of processing units, how will we calculate the time needed for this one? So this is calculated by Brent's theorem. So let's suppose we have a PRAM, let it name be M, an arbitrary type and containing unspecified number of processing units. So as of now we have unspecified number of processing units. More specifically, we assume that the number of processing units is always sufficient to cover all the needs of any parallel program. When a parallel program P is run on M, different number of operations of P are performed at each step by different processing units of M. Suppose that a total number of W operations are performed during a parallel execution of P on M. So now let's denote the parallel runtime of P. So the parallel runtime of P will be T parallel M of P. Let us now reduce the number of processing units of M to some fixed number. Let that be P. And denote the obtained machine with the reduced number of processing units by R. So R is also a PRAM which is of the same type as M, and in every step at most P processing units can be used. Let us now run P on R. If P processing units cannot support in every step of the execution all the potential parallelism of P, then the parallel runtime of P on R will be T parallel R of P. Now the parallel runtime of P on R may be larger than T parallel M of P. Now the question raises, can we quantify T parallel of R of P? The answer is given by Brent's theorem, which states that T parallel R of P is equal to big O of W upon P plus T parallel M of P. So whatever the work is there, that divided by the number of processing units plus the time which was taken by the PRAM with unspecified number of processing units. So this is how we calculate T parallel of R. Now applications of Brent's theorem will be, Brent's theorem is useful when we want to reduce the number of processing units as much as possible while keeping the parallel time complexity. For example, we have seen in example 2.1 on like earlier we did one example here. Where is it? This one, this example. In this example we have seen that we can sum up n numbers in parallel time big O of log n with n processing units. Can we do the same with asymptotically less processing units? Yes, we can. Brent's theorem tells us that n is equal to log n processing units suffice to sum up n numbers in log n parallel time. So whenever we want to calculate anything, like whenever we want to calculate the time required by reduced number of processing units, then we use Brent's theorem. So this is all for this video, and we'll continue forward in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.